everybody, it's Mil Peltro, and today I'll be showing you some replays about how I got to Master 2 early season. And if you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe. And let's get into our first replay. So I'm sorry if the audio is a little bit bad, but my iPad's currently broken, so I'm gonna have to use my little brother's tablet. Alright, in the first game here, we're against Aramis from Ghost Destiny, who is a level 12, which I was shocked about because don't normally see level 12. I mean, I was once level 12, but I was so under leveled in both Card and King Tower. I just had to just grind out gold. But anyway, first play, we go Bandit, he goes Minions. Anyway, I go Pekka here because I thought this was a mirror matchup. So that was really not what played on my end. But I take a zap here just so I kill everything and I have like a big counter push coming down onto my tower. So right here, I'm down a little bit of elixir, but I'm okay with that because, I mean, right now I have a pretty solid hand, so I can pretty much defend anything. So right here, I go Magic Archer for these minions, which I think was a mistake. I should just ate the minions, but it's okay. So right here, goes Dark Prince for my Magic Archer, and I respond with the Ewiz for his own Dark Prince, which, I mean, it's like a even interaction, so it's alright. But here, he goes Prince for my Ultra Wizard, and then I go Pekka here because I knew that he had guard right, so I could just go Ghost in front of this Pekka and play a zap after the Ghost gets one hit, and that would fully take care of the guards. So right here, that's what I tried to do, but I mistimed the zap. So that sucked on my end because that was so well thought out, but I mean, sometimes your plan doesn't work. But right here, just kind of resetting. And right here, I take that fireball because, I mean, I didn't really want to eat all of that because the E was just stuns everything, and the next thing you know, the tower is gone. But here he goes Giant in the back, so I have to go Battle Ram opposite lane to try to bait out something. Because if I just play same lane, right, he goes Prince and then Dark Prince, and then my Pekka just dies. But we do manage to bait out 2 Princes, which I was very excited about because this Pekka basically just got a free Giant. And right here, it's easy to defend. We have Ewiz, Bandit, and I take a zap just so my Bandit doesn't automatically die. Right here, I go Magic Archer in the middle to snipe the minions that he could potentially have. And right here, I go Battle Ram because I knew he didn't have like a big damage dealer. I mean, like a big spell that could easily stun my Battle Ram. So right here, I just go zap on that just to kill the Prince and damage down the minions. So here, I go Ghost for the guards because I didn't want to leak and I didn't want to take any damage really. Because I was not about to be beat by a level 12 player, which had been very embarrassing for me. So right here, I go Battle Ram just to try to bait something out and make him not support this Prince with the Giant in front. And then right here, I go Pekka because I wanted to protect this Magic Archer. I take a zap on that Ewiz because I just wanted to kill it. Right here, I go Ewiz on top of these minions just so my Magic Archer wouldn't die. But he fireballs it, so I just pressured this lane really hard because he's currently very low in elixir, as you can see. And he wasn't able to fully defend my push. So that was really well played on my end, noticing that he was down a little bit of elixir and couldn't really stop my push. Here, I just take a Ghost on that Dark Prince because I didn't really want to play a Peck on it, He would just go Giant opposite lane. So here, I just take a Zap and a Battle Ram on top of this Prince, and I go Pekka for this Giant. Because then I go Ewiz on top just so my Pekka wouldn't just, single-handedly just die without no counter push potential. So right here, we're nearing the end of the game, so I know he's going to start spamming me now. But, I think we have a pretty strong defense right here. Then I fireball everything there just so, he wouldn't have like a huge push on my tower later on and could fireball all my stuff away. So right here we're just straight chilling, and right here I'm trying to bait, just trying to be aggressive as much as I can, just to try to bait something out for him so he wouldn't build up a big push, but he built up a big push anyway. But right here, I'm pretty safe because it's like 8 seconds left and there's nothing you can really do to break through, and that is how you beat giant double prints. And let's get on to the next replay. Okay, we have our next replay here against Egolem. Egolem, I don't know. I haven't really lost to Egolem in a long time. Also 2.6. But here we're against, I don't even know how to say that. We'll just call him Haki from Sumo Men Ally saying. I don't know, I can't pronounce it right, but right here, I go Ghost in the back, always go Ghost, Bandit, or Battle Ram in the back. And right here, he goes Egolem, so I immediately go Pekka. Because, like, if I don't go Pekka and try to push opposite lane, he's just going to take my whole tower, and I'm going to have nothing to defend. Right here, I go Magic Archer here, just so I can DPS down that Electro Wizard. I mean, Electro Dragon, because that's the most annoying card to exist. But right here, this I'm going to take his whole tower here. There's really no way for him to stop this counter push. So he starts BMing. I say good game because I knew there's no way he could defend this. There was just absolutely no way I would not take his tower. I mean, if he defended it, I would have been like, I need to stop my career as a Clash Royale player. Right here, that was pretty easy. Defend and counter push. So here is where I mess up a bit. Because I really don't like leaking elixirs, so I should have just like started leaking and waited for him to make a play, but he goes Egolem in the back, so I have to go Pekka, repeat the same routine. And he goes Electro Dragon in the back, and right here I try to Magic Archer snipe it so I can easily kill it with the fireball. But as you can see here, I messed that up very greatly. So the Electro Dragon stays alive, which I was not happy about in any way, shape, or form. But, it's just life. I think I should just zap and he was in the back, but he was on top, which makes him take my tower right here. Which was well played on his end to recognize that. But, again, we don't lose to Egolem. So right here, I'm just chilling, waiting for him to make a play. Here, I just eat this thing opposite lane because I knew he didn't really have a big spell. And he was building up a push. I didn't really want to spend any elixir on this lane. But he recognized that and tried to go E-Barbs to get my King Tower, but had Battle Ram in hand and could easily just kite everything away. And again, here, we just straight defending. And right here, we have to defend 2 lanes, but, we don't lose to Egolem. So we just easily go Ghost and Bandit on top of it to easily kill everything. And right here he goes E-Barb, so I just go Pekka just to be safe. And right here we're building up a big push on the other lane that really, I don't know how he's going to defend this. So I say good game. Again, there's no way for him to defend this. So that is how you pretty much beat Egolem. I mean, except like you should always try to Magic Archer snipe the Electro Dragon so that you can fireball zap it away from the tower, because that's really the only reason for you to lose the game. Okay, let's hop into our next match here. Right here we're playing some Zappy's Hog deck, and okay, we're in the game versus Gel and Sun from Clash Legion. We'll just call him Gel. So I go Bane in the back here, again, but he goes Hog opposite lane. Just well played from his side, recognized that I put Bane in the back. And right here, he goes Zappies, which was, I don't know here. I think I kind of messed up here, because I should have zapped those guards, but it's okay. It's okay, I guess, but I don't know. I thought I should have zapped those guards Anyway, right here, I'm trying to build up a small counter push here to see what he has. And then he goes Lumberjack and Ewiz, which I thought he had balloons. So I was like, okay. I zapped this Lumberjack here just so my bandit wouldn't die and would be able to counter push some. So right here, the hog is rage and like pretty much eating my tower alive, which I found very annoying, but I feel like hog needs a little nerf. But anyway, I play Ghost on the Zappies right here because I really didn't want to take any extra damage from this lane right here. Because he's trying to go for this lane now. And again, he goes guards on my Ghost, which, I mean, was an okay play, I guess. But right here, we're just, kind of resetting, waiting for him to make a play. He logs and then mirror logs, so I was surprised he had mirror in his hand. So I was like, all right, we just have to try to bait it out every time so he doesn't go mirrored Hog Rider, because we will literally lose the game if he went mirrored Hog Rider. And right here, I go Ewiz here just so in case he had what was it called, Inferno Dragon, but he didn't have Inferno Dragon, and we easily took care of the guards because Ewiz plus Zap kills it. And right here we go Magic Archer Snipe just to get in some cheeky damage, and he goes mirror logs, which I was happy about because I meant he couldn't mirror Hog Riders on us. And Battle Rim here connects, which was crucial for us because we need to get back in the damage board unless we would just start losing out massively. So right here, he goes Hog Rider, and I knew that if I defended this, I immediately won the game because he didn't really have a big spell, and this counter push right here would just eat him alive. There was no way for him to defend this. He goes mirror log, which I just go Magic Archer to snipe, to get in some extra cheeky damage. And right here, again, there's nothing he can do to defend. And that's how you beat this matchup. Again, I feel like this was a pretty easy game.